say, listen, I don't necessarily like the gentleman on the podcast that we're going to talk about. I don't necessarily like the podcast. However, this lady was so ridiculous in her response to what this man had to say, because he has the right to say it, that we just had to go ahead and talk about it. And this gentleman here, his name is Myron, and he has a podcast with the other guy whose name I cannot remember, but it's called Fresh and Fit. And they basically get a bunch of stupid women to come up there and be stupid women. And this is one of the stupid women we're going to show you. But basically this says, Myron tells BBL bandits that men would rather date a woman without a child than a single mother who's a millionaire. Now, this is his opinion. He has the right to do so. But what this woman did while he was telling her this, I think it's just foolishness. So here we go.
Saying that you wouldn't be with a single mother that's a millionaire?
It wouldn't be my first option, no.
You said a millionaire wouldn't want to be with a single mother that's a millionaire.
If he can go ahead and get a girl that doesn't have a child, he'll prefer that, yes. Men are very different than women, because when a guy comes into a woman's relationship, or a relationship with a woman and she has a child, he's going to be expected to take care of that child to a degree. You don't just get with that girl, you get with that girl and that child. And here's the other thing you got to remember. If we break up and I build a bond with that child, I now lose you and the child. And I can't have any type of parental rights to that child because it's your biological child, not mine. I'm a stepfather. So I lose you, the child, alimony, house, 50%. So it's an L for me. It's not worth the risk.
Please, ladies, you were listening. Did he say anything that would be so offensive that you would start crying?
Absolutely not.
No.
He just stated how he would handle the situation.
His opinion.
It's valid.
Which, you know, for some people, they probably wouldn't agree with it. But what we need to understand that we're living in a world with a variety of different people. And people are allowed to have their own opinion. And you can agree to disagree. And you can sit there and just be like, okay, cool. That's what you think. I think different.
Thank you. That would have been a great response. You know what, Myron? I respect what you have to say. My life has shown me that that might be different, but I get it. Thank you for sharing a man's perspective. Now, I will say from a woman's perspective, I also don't want my money going to kids that are not mine. And that's basically what he was saying. It doesn't matter how much money you have, and it definitely, if I have money, I don't want to date you because I have a bond with you, I have a bond with your child. That's your child. You can leave anytime you want to leave with your child, then you leave with your child, and you're also leaving with the money that I made to spend on a child that's not mine.
He had an opinion.
And she cried.
And she started crying, even though she asked him for his opinion.
Women shouldn't ask questions if they're not going to like the answer.
If you don't want to hear the answer,
then don't ask. It's common sense.
And we're done. And we're done. Not Kelly leaving the show.